So, one of my goals this year was to diversify what I did with the items I sourced and by using ThreadUp and the RealReal. So, if you want to see what I'm sending to the RealReal this month, stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Stephanie from Three Queens Resale, and if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe if you are interested in reseller content and thrifting and sustainable fashion and tips and tricks for making money off those things. And if you are a returner or reseller bestie, hey girl, hey. So I'm always happy to have my reseller besties come back and see me. I'm a new channel, relatively small new channel. I've really started focusing on YouTube and sharing my reseller journey with the world. So I do appreciate you for joining me for each and every video and interacting, liking, commenting. I love comments. For those of you who are new to my channel, or if you're a reseller bestie, I was a teacher for 23 years. So this is my first school year not teaching. And I am so used to like being inundated with like emails and comments that I kind of feel like lonely. So yeah, especially last year with Zoom and all the flood of like comments and chats and things, like I don't have that in my life anymore. So I need you to fill that void. So if you have any questions about anything, be sure to leave a comment. If you like something, have any feedback for me, like you can't hear me, or the lighting's bad, or I need to change my lipstick color, I am sensitive. I'm a gentle spirit, so don't come for me, vultures, but So, today's video, I am going to share with you my January haul that I'm sending to the RealReal. So, if you're not familiar with the RealReal, it is a luxury consignment platform in which you can send your things to them, and they will sell them on their platform. So I have sent, will be my second shipment back in December. I'm going to pull up my app so I can see my stuff. Last December I started, so December of 2021, I sent in 10 items. And of those 10 items, how many did they take? Of those 10 items, they took 4, and then they sent this other 6 back to me. Then I haven't relisted them yet because I am not that fast, but I will. So of the 4 items, 2 of them have sold, and I'll pop these onto the screen. But I sold, let's see, sold items. I sold a 3.1 Philip Lim silk printed blouse that was new with tags. The price was $40, and I got a 30% commission of $12. So since I'm just starting out, my commissions are low, and I think depending on how much the item sells for, is priced for, also impacts your commission. I don't know all the details on that. I am learning, and as I learn, I will share the information with you. Jack Valentine does a monthly, like, the RealReal YouTube video on his channel. So I'll link his channel below if you're not already subscribed. So I'm, like, watching his videos to learn more. So we're going to learn together. That's what this year is all about. It's growing our resale business together. And then I sold this. So I only paid like $2 for that top. Yeah, and I had it listed on Poshmark and all my sites for like ever and got no action. So I'm just happy like that it moved, and it was a good test item because they took it and it sold. And it was just like a little sheer like top. And then next is this Valentino Corona floral leather crossbody bag. It was also new with tags. I got it at the Goodwill for $2. It sold for $56. Someone had a 20% discount. And someone had a 20% discount on the other top too. So my commission, which was 30% of the selling price, was $16.80. So, yeah. So that's where we are. Let me look at the details. I haven't been paid for the Philip Lim silk top yet. So my January earnings that they're sending to me are the $16.80. So you get paid in arrears. So what sold in December, I'm getting paid in January for. So I'm only getting paid for one thing, even though I sold two. So the other thing must not have, like, I think it just sold. But so those are my sales that I've made. I am going to discuss with you quickly the process. So if you haven't signed up for an account, you can go on the Real and sign up for an account. I don't think there's any like code or anything. I don't have any like code, so you can go on just the realreal.com and create an account, and then you can click on the consign button, and then you can ask for a label, and then once you get your label, if you've never done the Real, which I'm assuming you haven't, it's different than ThreadUp. ThreadUp, you just throw the crap in the box and send it on its way, and I feel like ThreadUp has had a lot of issues with that because they lose stuff. On the Real, you have to type in a packing list, which I like because I always create a packing list for ThreadUp. Also, I put one in the box and I have a copy on my computer. But for the Real, it's on the site. So you put in the box, you fill out your sheet on the line. You put it in the box, and then no, did I put it in the box? I think I did write it out, and I put it in the box. We'll see. I'm about to do it again, and then so they know what's in that box, and then I feel like I did write it out because I got something back that said what they took and what they didn't. So that's another benefit. If they don't take something, then they will send it back to you. And on the site, they tell you why they didn't take it. Like, I sent in like 4 Eileen Fisher pieces last time, and the reason was we don't take this brand. And I went to their brand site because I checked before I sent it, because I don't want to waste anybody's time. And they do take Eileen Fisher, so I don't know what the deal is. I'm not going to send it back this time in this load, but I may send it back in the future. So that's just some quick and dirty about the Real and just the process of getting started. So they do have, it is a luxury brand site, so they're not going to take just anything. I spent a lot of time before I decided to use the Real instead of selling things myself, looking at their website. I went on and looked up, what Diane von Furstenberg things they took, and what brands they took and what items in that brand and what the items look like in the photos, so that I could come in with some success. So before I send them anything, I just search on their website. There's a search bar. I just type in the brand name, and then like the snakeskin jacket, I'm gonna send them just to see if there's any on there. If there are, what they're listed for, because if it's super duper low, I don't want to send it there because, as you can see, the commissions are lower. So right now, I'm just experimenting. I haven't started, there are a few things that I'm going to list that I'd never listed on Poshmark, but I haven't really started sourcing to sell specifically for the Real. Right now, my strategy is just to pull some inventory that hasn't moved on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, Tradesy, my other platforms, and see if I can send it into the Real and move it. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. So let me show you what I'm sending. Okay. I think I'm sending, my goal was to pull 10 pieces, and I know I'm far over that. So this piece, and it is Divine, is a snakeskin leather jacket by the brand Andrew Mark, New York. I love this. I mean, I don't go anywhere, but I mean, I hang out with you guys. Like, would you guys be mad if I was like sitting here in this jacket? It'd be a little extra, I know. But it's lined. It has these zip cuffs. It's just fabulous. So I'm going to send this because I've gotten no action on Poshmark. I don't know if I've got a price too high. I looked at the comps, but, and you can request things back on the Real. And the pocket zip, it's just beautiful. So, and it's high-end and it's luxury. Maybe the brand just isn't that popular, but it is accepted, so I'm going to try it out there. So, this is Diane von Furstenberg. And I only paid a couple of dollars for this. And I was going to list it last night, but since I'm putting a box together, sorry, I should have. I know I do better when we stand up. It's a short sleeve dress. I couldn't find any. It's called the Nima dress, I believe. And it's so cute. But I couldn't find any stock photos, and the photos that Brian, my husband, took were just like, eh. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. So I'm going to send it in to them. And it's a size 2. What's it made out of? Viscose and silk. So, and then this guy, this Yemi Kim, I've had for probably almost 2 years. This beautiful silk blouse. No action on Poshmark. I've relisted it. It's an extra small. Multiple times. It's got these beautiful sleeves. It's just so pretty. And I don't know why anybody wants it. Nobody wants it. So, I'm going to try that. So this is exclusively silk. And like, these are all designer luxury brands. There's like different tiers of even luxury, like, the Gucci's, Prada's. There's stuff even higher than that I'm super basic and I don't know about yet. But we're learning that. Remember, that was also a goal, to learn about more brands. So we're going to learn more about more brands together. So this I've just had it. I don't know if people think it's too matronly or whatever, but I'm going to try it. So, and then another thing I like about the Real, to the best of my knowledge, what I know so far, and if I ever need to correct myself in a future video, I will. The stuff, once you send it, if they accept it, it stays on the site till it sells. So it's not like ThreadUp where you got to like keep going and checking, and there's a countdown clock that causes me anxiety. Otherwise, they're gonna, like, you have to reclaim your stuff and all this. So I like it. If you take it, you're gonna keep it till it sells. So these are Doncaster collection, and these are very, these size 22 woman. These are size 22 women. And I think I picked them up for that reason, but this is a designer brand, and it's a nice pull-on. No, it's got a side zip, elastic waistband. No action so far, so, and they haven't been listed that long, but I'm going to see, I'm trying to try out a variety of different brands. I do have about 6 other pieces by that brand in my closet, various sizes, various like styles. And so if they take that, I might just go ahead and send all those other pieces next month, because I'm trying to determine which brands sell better where. I know anything can sell anywhere, anytime, but just historically, there's trends, and you know better, you do better. So this is Valentino. Yeah, I know, Valentino. And it's this beautiful, I would call this a special occasion skirt because it has this velvet detail at the end. Um, I've never sold Valentino, and maybe I could get more for it on my own. But I'm gonna try it out and see because stuff like that it's wool, and so yeah, I figured they could get a. They have a bigger base, and so with only a few cold months left, maybe somebody could buy it right away, and the turnaround is a lot quicker than ThreadUp too. So this is a Scotta Margaret Lay. Yeah, I got my nails done. See, so you guys don't have to look at my. I'm going to Vegas tomorrow, so I got a manicure and a pedicure. Even though it's only going to be 65 there, but yeah, it was my husband's Christmas gift, so we're going there for 3 days. So yeah, this is just a nice gray skirt, not pencil skirt. It's like a midi length. It's wool. Other reason I'm like, I'm just gonna send it and see. Now this, um, Lydia Bray, no, Bidet. I'm gonna try them because, and this is a special occasion skirt. I picked this up for a couple of bucks, and I never listed it on Poshmark. It's going straight. It's one of the few items that is going straight to the Real just to see how it goes. This guy, you might remember it from a haul I picked up at the bins. This Tahari velvet jacket. I just think that they could move this a little quicker. And once again, we're coming to the end of the season, and I want to test out the site, but I also want to move some items out of my inventory. I want to make money. Okay, this is Trina Turk, and so I've had this. Let me see. Yeah. I've had this and relisted it, and it's just a nice, like, straight pattern skirt, but I'm just going to send it on to them to see if they can have any luck. It's lined. It's a cute piece. It'd be great for the, you know what? I'm not going to send it because I see a flaw. Okay, see here. This seam, the stitching, looks like it has actually been ribbed and resewed. So I think I am just going to go ahead and redonate this to Goodwill. Yes, I know it could be fixed. Am I going to fix it? No. So I have a Goodwill pile over here. God, I cut that because I don't want anybody to be unhappy. And as much as things are priced on that site, I don't want them to miss it also. So this is Michael Kors. They do accept this brand. I'm gonna see how it goes. This is a beautiful semi-sheer blouse, size medium. Someone needs this for St. Patrick's Day. And then I have another Michael Kors piece, Michael Kors piece, which it's a snakeskin print sweater dress, short sleeve. I thought this was gonna fly, and it has not. So I'm gonna send it in and see how it does. So in next month's video, I will let you know which items they accepted, what items have sold and for how much, and then I'll also share with you what I'm sending out that month, in February. So about 30 days from now. What's today? The 22nd, around the end of February, last week of February, I'll come on and I'll do another video just to kind of update you month to month. So that is it for today's video. If you have any questions, be sure to leave me a comment. If you're still hanging out with me, give me a thumbs up. And until next time, bye-bye.